everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of ZEE CONNECT. I am Priya, and today we are diving into a world full of culture and charisma. From heartwarming tales and dazzling moments to unforgettable celebrations that capture the pulse of India and its global influence, this episode has it all. So stay with us as we celebrate stories that connect all of us. The IPF Gujarat Council, in association with Dyvine Entertainment, lit up the city with a spectacular Gujarat Day celebration filled with culture, color and community spirit. From electrifying Garba to soulful Sugam Sangeet and traditional Bhavai, the evening was a beautiful tribute to Gujarat's rich heritage. A true highlight of the evening was wide participation from across the UAE, demonstrating the unity and pride of the Gujarati diaspora. Let's have a look.
दोस्तों आज फिर एक ऐतिहासिक दिन, एक और स्पेशल डे फॉर इंडियन पीपल फोरम. वी हैव 24 वर्टिकल्स. आउट ऑफ 24 वर्टिकल्स हमारा गुजरात काउंसिल बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है, क्योंकि एक गुजराती प्रधानमंत्री जो हमारे देश को एक नई दिशा दे रहे हैं, इसलिए गुजरात हमारे लिए बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट हो जाता है. दोस्तों आज गुजरात दिवस हम आईपीएफ गुजरात काउंसिल के द्वारा मना रहे हैं. यहाँ पे सिर्फ गुजराती नहीं है, बल्कि हमारे 26 स्टेट से लोग प्रेजेंट हुए हैं और दिन भर से इवेंट चल रहे हैं. और आज इसका समापन शाम को हो रहा है, जहाँ पे इंडियन कॉन्सुलेट इन्वॉल्व है, बीएपीएस इन्वॉल्व है और लोकल अथॉरिटीज़ भी इन्वॉल्व है. मेरी बहुत बहुत बधाई, बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएँ आईपीएफ गुजरात काउंसिल को. थैंक यू वेरी मच. जय जय गर्वी गुजरात.
Namaste, Kem Cho. Today we are here to celebrate the Gujarat Day in Dubai, and a beautiful event has been organized by the Indian People Forum. They are working very hard and representing all the states, and they have a very strong group. They do these cultural activities, and today we are representing the BAPS Hindu Mandir, which is open here. Today I congratulate them for this wonderful Gujarat Day. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Today we are celebrating IPF Gujarat Council Gujarat Day Formation Day. And IPF is a entity where we are organizing cultural and socio event, and we are supporting the people. Like in Dubai, we have a 23 verticals where all the states are coming over here and celebrating all the festivals. We are supporting the people for their own problems and everything. Today we have a lots of cultural dances, and we have amazing evening with the food. I am so grateful to Zee TV that they are covering our things, and thank you so much.
नमस्कार मेरे मित्रों, हम आज यहाँ गुजरात दिवस के अवसर पर सब मिले हैं. एक अनोखा कार्यक्रम हमने बनाया है आईपीएफ गुजरात काउंसिल के सौजन्य से. तो आप सब लोगों को पता ही होगा कि गरबा जो गुजरात का एक बहुत ही अच्छा डांस है, वो सब लोग परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, अच्छे गाने फोक म्यूज़िक गा रहे हैं. तो आज लोगों ने बहुत धमाल की, बहुत मस्ती की. स्पेशल थैंक्स टू IPF, हमारे जितेंद्र वैद्य जी जिनके नेतृत्व में हम काम कर रहे हैं। तो सभी लोगों को जिन्होंने इस कार्यक्रम में भाग लिया है उनको खूब खूब धन्यवाद। एंड एक मैसेज जाता है कि कल्चर की कोई बाउंड्री नहीं होती है, हम कल्चर एंजॉय करते हैं हर देश का, हर स्टेट का, और इससे हमें एक सीख मिलती है कि हम सब लोगों को प्यार से रहना चाहिए। हम एक सबक ले रहे हैं कि सब लोगों को कल्चर में रहकर सबके साथ प्रेम से रहना चाहिए। धन्यवाद।
Time for a quick break, so go ahead and grab your coffee and stay tuned, because up next we will be chatting with a digital sensation who's won hearts and laughs across social media. Welcome back. This week on Social Connect, we caught up with the ever-charismatic Anil Lobo, an influencer known for his witty takes, relatable content and strong community connect. From viral reels to real talk, he shares what it takes to stay authentic in the fast-paced world of social media. Let's meet him. Hello, my most favorite content creator who always brings a smile to my face.
And you make me awkward. Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
No, seriously, but Anil, I have to tell you this, hands down, you're one of the best people on the gram who keep making people laugh.
I'll cry now. In embarrassment. But thank you means a lot.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to you, from you. See, again I fumbled, but okay. So yeah, it means a lot because I met you 1 year back, and you're also making content, and obviously getting it from you. You're not only a content creator, you're even a TV celebrity.
Yeah, content creation
so
though abhi wo side mein, it's like I wouldn't call it a side hustle, because now it's like part of the
yeah. 1 year back it was obviously, but now coming from.
But I know it's a job in itself, and it really doesn't come just like this. The way it seems so effortless on screen, there is so much that goes on behind it. But I'm gonna take you way even behind that. Pura rewind karke, let's go back into your life. Before you became this star content creator, how was life then, and when did you think you wanted to step into something like this?
I think so content creation was something I did from 2014 when right, Jio and all came, and then boom happened in India when a lot of content creators. So that's the time where a lot of other Indian creators were coming up, and I was one of them. And that's the time I started. So obviously that time YouTube was big, so I did. My second phase started on content creation when I came to Dubai in 2021, and obviously they were not, like, I would say Indian creators are one of the best in the world when it comes to social media. The way they think, the way they write, it's just I think generational trauma trying to come out on social media, but something that is not there in Dubai or UAE. I mean, yeah, that's what I would say. So when I did the same thing I was doing from India to here, there was a complete shift.
Yeah.
Because here there was an audience untapped, so I was able to tap it easily.
Yeah.
And then everyone started coming up, and now it's a good creator economy, but not as India.
But when you were doing this in India also, was it like a planned move to?
So when I was doing it in India, I wanted to do that passion, but there was no support, no this, I mean, the traditional story where the family doesn't support, that.
So what were you doing then?
Your dad is like, what are you doing in your life? Exactly, those are the words. And then it was difficult, but it was very difficult to explain the older generation who was completely complaining about what the hell am I doing with my life. And
so what did you study in?
So I wanted to pursue this. From my childhood, I felt I was good at this. So when I took up guts and told my father, kind of it was not an appreciating thing, because he came from a background which 9 to 5 was an important thing. Government job was even more important. I come from that family where it was important. So convincing them, I worked in a bank. While I was doing that, I was doing theatre. So in the morning, 9 to 5, I was in the bank, and late in the night, 8 to 12, I was in theatre practicing. So that was how it was. So there I started learning, met people, built, and I was doing YouTube that time. So when I was doing it, there was success, but not what I would ever expect. So I was doing it, but just when everything, when I decided let's move out, because my sister was here, and she was the only one who supported me back in the day. Like she was there, like how many people are right now.
Which year are we talking about?
29, right before COVID. COVID was a day where half content creators got resurrected, right?
Yeah.
So everyone flopped because of whatever happened. 2020, same story. We lost. I lost a lot of things. So I was like, rather than working in India, come to Dubai because better pay. Same here, but better pay. So I came over here. Then my sister supported me, and then from there, kind of. I think people around you are very important, whichever field you are from, and if the people around you are right, then you grow. But I think that's kind of the journey. The whole change was obviously Dubai, and I was just lucky to be here at the right time.
But tell me, how did you end up mastering the art of office-based content? Like, was it your job that you did in India back in the day, or seeing the struggle of people around you who, friends who are friends who work in these corporate jobs 9 to 5
It has to be both, yeah, because most of the story is based on what I've gone through. Like anything you take, I've gone through it. There are so many jokes which are not yet written, which would not go well with the audience. But there is so much I've done banking. So in banking, you directly face the crowd.
Yeah.
Like the adult crowd.
Yeah.
I've taught in school where you're directly facing the kids crowd.
Yeah.
So kind of there's a lot of frustration.
Yeah.
Because these guys, like if you are in service sector, you know what I'm talking about, where you have to directly deal with n number of people, and then that same frustration you're just putting in content.
Yeah.
So it is kind of both, like what I've experienced, and I mean when I posted one video, I realized sabka story is same. Everybody's struggling.
Everyone relates to
the
it.
job. So anytime I do that, it works. Like, even though it's repetitive, I know, but I just try to make it more new, same wine, new bottle. Something like that.
Now there's one which I clearly, very vividly, I remember it, and you keep doing that so often, is on a weekend, on a Friday, you're going to sleep and then you just, it's straight away gone from...
Same wine, old bottle. Same bottle, old wine, something like that. Same content.
But packaged really well every single time. I think you put it up, and you're right. Everyone relates to it because my husband is in that corporate life, right? So I see him struggling, and every Sunday he'll be like, "Weekend khatam ho gaya?"
Yeah. It's the same way everywhere. Like when I started off, obviously I didn't know it. But then over the period of time, when you read comments, obviously, even though you don't say that, I don't read comments on that, that everyone does. So there you come to know that it's the same story. So now I can at least judge what would work, what would not work.
Yeah.
Sometimes I know it will 100% work. Sometimes I shoot it and it's not going to work.
Yeah.
I still do it. Like, who cares?
But is there any piece of content you've created where which you thought is going to do really well, but it didn't? But personally, you loved creating. Every time you watch it, you're like, yaar, kya video banaya hai yaar?
Yeah, so there are content which I can think, but later on it hits, it does well. Like one top of my mind was I made a video last December with a lot of content creators. It was about UAE, about how nationality. So it was when I wrote it, I was like, what an idea. Then struggle was there, like getting everyone's time, because I had to go one location, another location, had to meet. I think there are 10 creators in that.
Yeah.
And getting an Emirati also is difficult. So somehow it came. I was like, then I edited the video. Everything felt perfect.
Yeah.
And I uploaded and it bombed. I was like, arey yaar. So bombed means I mean, obviously different people have different perception. At that video, I thought it'll do like 10 million or something like that. It did 1 million, but it took time. I won't say bomb, but at that rate which I was thinking, it could have bombed. So it was doing that numbers, and then other pages started uploading it, and then I see what my page has got, and they have reached 10 and another one.
That is so bad.
I'm like, what that happened? Like,
that
but it's okay. It's okay. Like for me, why? Because they credit me. So if it was like if you don't have your face, then it's a problem. But my face is this. So if I'm putting on my page and then 3 other people are putting it, it has views. In short, I'm still getting promoted, right? I mean, technically, it's my video, my face is there, everyone is there, so it's fine. But it hit me like, arey yaar, ye kya ho gaya? How is it possible? My video, my page, literally people are downloading, quality is lower, still they have more views than mine. But that was a complaint for a month. Later on, now it's like we see the numbers, it's beaten everyone.
Yeah.
I think that is the only thing. So initially, when you think that if it's a really good video and you feel, "Arey yaar, ye to chal hi nahi raha hai."
Yeah.
But then somehow
Somehow
over
it
the
does.
time it does.
Yeah,
So that's what I've learned. So there's nothing like "Arey, वो दर्द होता है when it doesn't work initially." But
This happened to me when I made the effort on without music. I made Chris Gayle dance on Shah Rukh Khan's song, and the video was blowing up nice and very well.
And then
then fan pages and everyone started posting it to the extent where Shah Rukh tweeted about it. And in articles, then it started coming up in articles. Then it's like the girl is making Chris Gayle dance. I said, what do you mean girl is making him dance? Put my name there, you can see me dancing and showing him the steps.
Wow, man. Shah Rukh Khan.
He tweeted, bro. I'm like, but this happened because all the other pages started posting. They started getting some 10 million, 20 million views. And mine was stuck then. When will you do well?
But did it later on?
Then later on it picked up from my page. From there, from
always
YouTube,
happens.
from TikTok, everywhere
it
it
does,
picked up. Tell me if you've received any, like the strangest, the weirdest DM you've received after maybe one of your videos blew up and suddenly someone is...
Strangest? Nahi yaar, I've not made content to get any hate like that. If you see my page, I've just been fortunate, never get hate or something. That strangest DM, I don't know if I have to say it on camera, but it's very, very adult. So I don't know, these scammers, they come, right? Most of them, like the weird ones, will come from scammers only. So they'll send some link, they'll say followers you want and do this, or they'll show you some AAA classified some link and all that. So that is the weirdest. But apart from that, I've not got like any weird, like there's nothing I can share, there's no gossip there because it's all clean until unless someone says, hey, inform Dubai police.
Does someone send you hate messages or
No.
trolls you or anything?
Nobody yet. Because I'm just playing it safe as much as possible. So it's all cool.
But do you feel like now, because you churn out videos on a daily basis and sometimes 3, 4 in a day, I've seen like the way you post, you know, do you feel like the creativity is always flowing, or do you feel like, no, now burnout is happening, I need to just stop and give myself this break and not do anything for a while? Do you take those kind of little breaks?
I've heard about this, like people do, but the only thing is that I don't, I do this also. You could say I do social media full time, but I don't also. So I'm like doing a job and doing this. So if I'm tired over there, then I'm focused on my other area. And then
What is the other area?
I have other things, like I do real estate as well.
What?
Yeah, sure. I'm in real estate as well.
Acha!
So if I am burned out or I'm like, "Arey yaar, kuch aa nahi raha hai," then there'll be somebody over here who will do it. So I don't feel it because I don't dwell on it, but there are times when there's a rough patch, but I don't. But
something, some idea ever that comes to you and you feel that if I make content on this, it might just get me fired. Has that happened?
Not now. Because our work is like real estate, you don't need to sit in an office and you don't have unnecessary politics where you're talking and all that nonsense doesn't happen. So you're just with clients and back and forth.
Yeah.
So nothing wherein you are going to be meeting someone and they feel that this is on me. I don't know that. But if you're in an office 9 to 5, then it is surely there why you've been inspired. Which is there, like past when I was in the office working, then that is the truth, which is related, but not now. Now, what to say? Like that.
But what is that one universal office truth that you think everyone in the world pretty much feels in their corporate jobs, but they don't say it out loud?
One is the salary
They don't say it out loud.
Salary ka always new joiners will get better than you. Always they'll get better than you. It's just that if you want to grow, you have to kick your company, go to the next company, only then you'll grow. Otherwise, there's no growth. That's universal truth that no one is ready to accept, but whenever I post it, everyone accepts it. So I know that's the truth. It's always been there, always will be there. So that's one truth. Second, no one has been happy in 9 to 5 job.
Yeah.
And बहुत सारे यार. Can make 10 reels out of it. So.
I have one more question. Wait.
Okay.
Okay, this is an interesting one. Okay, this is an interesting one. If Excel sheets, Zoom calls, and coffee machines could talk to us, what would they say?
Leave your job. Leave your job. Quit it. They would say that. Really, they would say that. कभी-कभी वो बोलते हैं मुझे कि यार तू छोड़ ये सब, सिर्फ content creation कर वरना यार.
But thank you so much, Anil. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you.
Likewise, thank you. बस हो गया?
Okay.
Damn, bro.
So easy. It's time to pause, take a deep breath and center ourselves, because after this short break, we bring you to a celebration that's all about balance, wellness and unity. Welcome back. The 11th International Day of Yoga is all set to be celebrated by the Consulate General of India in collaboration with Friends of India at Expo Centre Sharjah on 21st June 2025. With regards to this, a grand curtain raiser event was recently held, led by Consul General Sri Satish Sivan, who officially unveiled the International Day of Yoga website and registration portal. This initiative aims to foster increased awareness and enthusiastic community participation. Let's check out highlights from this event up next.
I warmly welcome you all who have gathered here for the curtain raiser event of the 11th edition of International Day of Yoga under the theme Yoga for One Earth, One Health. Yoga, an ancient Indian practice, is more than just a physical exercise, as we all know. It's a journey of self-determination, promoting balance and harmony. It is a holistic approach to a well-being, and it unites our mind, body and spirit.
I think it's formally launched. Yoga has been popular. Of course, it originated in India, but it's a treasure for humanity now. In this year of community in UAE, we are very happy to showcase the 11th International Day of Yoga event in Sharjah. This year, we are planning to do it at the Expo Center in Sharjah, and we are expecting a similar overwhelming response from the Indian community. So it is my duty to acknowledge and thank the Friends of India team for their support in making this success year after year. Thank you for all media partners for joining us today. We just had the curtain raiser and the launch of the registration website for the 11th International Day of Yoga. This year we are planning to have it in Expo Center in Sharjah. As you know, yoga has been a treasure for the whole of mankind. Over the last 10 years, we have seen the popularity of yoga grow not just in India, but around the world. And UAE being a place welcoming 200 nationalities, we see people across nationalities who are very interested in developing holistic health, taking to yoga. Last year we saw a huge participation, enthusiastic participation of 6,000 people. This year we are made similar arrangements, and we hope to have huge participation not just from the Indian community living in Sharjah, Dubai and Northern Emirates, but also from the international community. So I think this is a good message as part of the UAE's International Year of Community, aligning with His Highness' vision.
We had the honor of conducting chair yoga for the curtain raiser event for International Yoga Day here at the Indian Consulate in the presence of His Excellency the CG and the Vice CG as well. So we are from Srimad Rajchandra Mission, Dharampur. A branch of Shrimadachandra Mission Dharampur is SRMD Yoga, and we're all volunteers for this mission. And the initiative is founded by Puja Gurudev Shri Rakesh Ji. And Yoga Day is an important day for our community, Indian community, because it reminds us the ancient science, the knowledge, and the beauty and the art of yoga, and how just having half an hour to 45 minutes of this in our lives, in our day-to-day lives, can really transform the way our days look, the way our weeks look, and the way our life looks. We're really grateful for this opportunity to conduct this session here, and hope everyone at home is practicing yoga on International Yoga Day. Thank you.
And that's a wrap for this episode. Hope you enjoyed the stories, stars, celebrations as much as we did bringing them to you. Don't forget to follow us on our socials for all the behind the scenes moments, updates and more. Also, don't forget to share your thoughts, your feedback or even your favorite segment with us. Until next time, stay happy and take care.